Ready to migrate from Squarespace to WordPress but don't know where to start? You're in the right place. I've personally completed this migration multiple times and I'm about to show you the streamlined process that actually works. And I'll show you how I changed this Squarespace website into WordPress using this method. And most people approach this migration completely wrong. They think it's either gonna cost them thousands in developer fees or they assume they have to rebuild their entire site from scratch and lose everything. Now I'm gonna show you my step-by-step system for transferring everything. Your complete product catalog, the customer database, the order history, reviews, all of it moves over smoothly without any data loss. So if you're ready to finally make it happen, let's dive right in. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is log into our Squarespace website and go to the dashboard. As you can see, I'm in the dashboard as well. This is how that should look like. Now right here is the website that we're going to migrate. There are a bunch of products on here as well with this template. We're going to put this on a WordPress site. Then next up, if you don't already have a WordPress site with hosting, you're going to need to get one. And I've got a link down in the description below to Hostinger, from where you can host your new site for just $3 per month. Hostinger is considered one of the best hostings out there, and if you use that link, it really helps support the channel and gets you a better deal. So when you sign up for Hostinger, we can make our site. We can go to websites and the left. Then right here, we can click add website and then obviously select WordPress. Then here we have our WordPress admin email and password, so we click next. Then from here we can start by choosing a template, but actually what we're going to do, we're going to create a blank site as we're going to import our Squarespace website anyway. And then here we can add a domain name, but we can also do that later. So let's click on use temporary domain. And now it's going to install WordPress, which is going to take a couple of seconds. Okay, there we go. Now the site has been deployed. Now we can click on edit site right here, which is going to bring us to the front page of our site. And then from here we can go to the top left, click on the WordPress logo and click on it once again to go to the dashboard. As we can see, now we're in the dashboard of our site, and there's one thing we need to do, and that is installing the WooCommerce plugin. So you want to go to plugin, then go to add plugin right here, and then simply type in, and WooCommerce is basically a free plugin that allows you to use your WordPress site as a store. So we install this, there we go, and then we click activate, and that is it. We are now done on the WordPress site as well. The next up, we're going to use a tool called Cart to Cart, and this is hands down the best migration tool I found for moving stores between different platforms. Go to cartocart.com, I'll leave a link down in the description, and once you're there, we can enter the correct migration information. So we are going to move from Squarespace to WooCommerce in this case, so we select that, and then we click free demo once again. Then we click free demo and we enter our email just like this, and we click try free demo now, and now it's asking us a role, store owner, agency, or freelancer. Now I'm the store owner, most likely you will be as well, but obviously if you're an agency or freelancer, click on those. We're going to select the first one, and then from here we have three options once again. We can follow the migration wizard, we can let the team assist us to migrate, or we can calculate our prices. Now we are going to follow the wizard and start the demo, as I'm going to show you how to do this step by step anyway. So let's click start free demo, and now we can see all these steps that are necessary, and basically there are 4 steps. First of all, we need to connect our source store, which will be obviously our Squarespace store. Then we need to connect our target store, which will be WooCommerce. Then we need to select all the entities, so the products, the coupons, reviews, everything, and then from there we continue with the tutorial. So first, let's actually link up with Squarespace. We first want to add our Squarespace admin URL, which is simply the URL of your site. Go ahead and copy that and paste it in here, and then you want to enter your admin email and password. And don't worry about security risk, they won't look at your data. This is necessary to make this migration happen. Once you fill that in, we click on next step. There we go, and now it's gonna link to our Squarespace account, which should take a couple of moments. And as you can see, the connection has been successful, and now we need to link up with the WooCommerce site. So there are 3 ways we can do that. We can either log in as well, just like on Squarespace with our admin login and password. Now this is easy, but it caused me issues almost all the time. Then we have install add-on from the marketplace, or we can upload a bridge manually. I always select the second route, so we want to download this for WooCommerce, and it's going to download a zip file into your downloads, and then also we want to add our store URL. So for this we can simply go back to our WordPress site, then we can click on visit site right here, and then copy this and also paste this right here. And now what we want to do, we want to go back, we want to go to plugins, and then we want to click on add plugin right here and click on upload plugin, and then we want to drag this zip file into this box and hit install now. Now it's going to install the Cart to Cart plugin, activate this plugin, and now right here at the left in the sidebar this appears. We want to click on this, and now from here we want to log in with your email and password, and you want to use the email that you just created and you have received a password in there as well. If I check my email box that I used, you can see I received an email. Here is the email and the designated password. So I'm gonna select that and fill it in right here, just like that. And then we click on sign in, and it should sign in correctly, which it does. And we can see the current migration. Now we want to click continue migration, and then we select the first one, which is simply our site. Then we select the second option and we click next step. And now it should also link with WooCommerce. So as we can see, it connected, and now we can select the entities. As you can see within this demo, you can transfer up to 10 per category. So I'm going to select products, customers, blogs, and coupons. And then we're going to click next step. Now we can select the additional options. So one thing you can do is clearing the current data on the target store. Now, as we just made this site from scratch, there won't be anything on here. But if there is data on here, you can select this box and it's going to clear the new site. What is recommended here is creating 301 redirects on your target store after migration. That is recommended, and then the other ones are kind of optional. I would recommend you to read them thoroughly and make your decision based on your own preferences. Then we simply click start migration, and this is important because now we are going to make sure that the connection between our Squarespace site and our WordPress site is successful. So this again is going to take a couple of moments. Okay, then there we go. The connection has been successful and the migration as well. As we can see, here are all the entities that have been transferred. Now we can also take a look at that. On Squarespace, I had these products on here. Now, if we open up products on a new page on our WordPress site, the products should be here, and they are. As you can see, we can take a look at the first one. Everything has been transferred from the name, the images, the SKU, everything. So this is going to save you a lot of time if you had to do it manually otherwise. Also, the other things I've transferred were product categories, should be there as well as the posts. Let's take a look at the posts. And yes, they have also been transferred. So that's a really good sign. The connection has been successful. So now that we know that everything is working, let's set up the full migration. And we can simply click the button right there. And as you can see, this is where you can see the pricing, all the entities. And you might see this insurance plan option. This protects you against failed or corrupted migrations. For example, the first plan gives you 14 days of remigrations for about 9% of the extra cost. I usually recommend this just for peace of mind. And this time you can see all the entities right here. And as I said before, this site is very plain, very empty, as I made this simply for a other tutorial video. There are not many products on there, so it won't show many details. But if you have a big site with a lot of details and things, customers, everything, it's gonna show here. And then all the way down, it's gonna show you the price for this transfer and a $25 discount if you use the link down below. Then you can click start full migration and the team will start working on the full migration, which is going to be very similar to the demo. Then once this transfer is complete, we now have all the data points of our store on WooCommerce. However, this is only information on the backend, and Car2Car does an amazing job transferring this data, but it doesn't migrate your storefront design. Because when we take a look at the storefront design, as we can see, it's still really ugly and doesn't look like the Squarespace site at all. And that is because Squarespace and WordPress use completely different template systems and design structures. So your theme, the layout, the colors, the fonts, there's no way to automatically migrate these to a different website builder. And you basically have two options here. And the first option is to rebuild the design yourself from Squarespace to Shopify using Elementor's drag and drop editor inside WordPress. This can work if you have the time and design skills, but it's pretty time consuming. But here's what I would actually recommend and what I do every single time. You go to Fiverr and hire a WordPress designer to clone your Squarespace store design. I've done this multiple times and honestly it's the best option. Just search for something like Squarespace to WordPress migration, then hit search, and from here you will find tons of freelancers who specialize in exactly this, cloning Squarespace sites into WordPress. And the cost typically ranges between $50 to $100 for simple designs and maybe up to $300 for more complex or highly customized designs. I usually give them access as an editor inside my Squarespace store right here so they can copy the design as good as possible, and obviously also add them as an editor role inside WordPress so they can actually start making the design. Then within a few days I have a perfect replica that often looks better than the original. Now once your data is migrated and your entire store is now live on WordPress, there are still a few things you need to configure manually. First of all, you need to set up the payment methods. For that, you want to go to WooCommerce right here, then go to settings, and then all the way at the top, you will see payments. And just like Squarespace and also Shopify and Wix, WooCommerce has a built-in payment provider with Woo Payments. It's very similar to the one on Squarespace. It has all the major payment methods out there, and honestly, this is what I would recommend. Next up, we have the shipping, we have taxes, everything. You can set it up here. In this video, I'm not gonna dive too deep into these things, but there are plenty of videos on YouTube that show exactly how to do this. Honestly, it's again very similar to Squarespace. And then that is pretty much it. You successfully migrated your entire Squarespace store to WordPress. The whole process from data migration to design recreation usually takes about a week if you hire someone to handle the design. Again, for all the software we used, I'll leave links down in the description. They help support the channel with no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. If this helped you out, please leave a like and see you next time.